Here we have verse 5 of the 21st chapter of the Gospel of John. We're in the narrative in which Jesus is on the shore. He's somehow arrived unnoticed by the disciples who've been fishing all night, caught nothing. And so now as they're out some distance from the shore, we have this interaction that takes place, introduced by Jesus, in which we have lege. He says, third person singular, present active indicative of lego, I say, so he says, present tense. Un, postpositive, therefore, the indirect object of the verb, autois, the dative, masculine plural, so he says to them. Jesus, possibly with the definite article, so ho Jesus. He says to them, Jesus addressing them, and then paideia, a word that means a little child, usually addressed to children, kind of intimate here. Little children, he calls out. The other word that might be used is teknia, children, a little bit more generic, but here it's a somewhat endearing idea. So little children, he cries out. May, the negation used with non-indicative moods, it's introducing an interrogative here, and usually it's used in a question expecting a negative answer. So if the question is, do you have any fish, or something like that, then we would frame it in English, don't you have anything to eat, or don't you have any fish, expecting a negative answer. So may, the negation, te, the indefinite pronoun, is used along with the word prosphagion. Evidently a combination of pros, which means to, and phagomai, the verb that means to eat. And so with this indefinite pronoun, don't you have anything to eat? The interrogative here, second person plural, present active indicative of echo, I have, so it's you have, don't you have anything to eat? Usually prosphagion was used in Greek to refer to food that would be accompanying bread. And very often that would be fish, and so oftentimes the word, though it is not specifically fish, was used to describe it, and it probably would be fair to insert that. So don't you have any fish to eat? Apokrithesan, third person plural, aorist active indicative of apokrinomai, I answer, so they answered him. The indirect object, actually, apokrithesan, takes the dative, so they answered him, the simple response, no, nothing to eat. We've been working all day, or all night actually, trying to catch something, but our efforts have been unproductive and unfruitful. And of course that's going to introduce a situation somewhat similar to that which took place very early in the career of Jesus when he called his original disciples to him there at Capernaum.